Welcome to today's episode, a deep dive into history, power, and ideology, inspired by Luis Gorrochategüi's gripping lecture, La distorsión de la historia como herramienta política, El caso de Franco, delivered on June 2nd, 2024. This episode sets the stage for the full video, unpacking four explosive themes that challenge how we see Spain's past and its present. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear may shake some long-held assumptions. First, Gorrochategui dismantles the idea of history as objective truth. He argues that history isn't a mirror of the past. It's a story, a construct. Historians don't just uncover the past, they shape it, with their biases, agendas, and the politics of their time. The past gives us fragments, documents, relics, events. But history? History is what we build from those fragments. And that story can be, and often is, distorted. Think of the Spanish Armada, or the erased victory in Buenos Aires in 1807. Convenient omissions aren't accidents, they're strategy. Next, a jarring twist on the Spanish Civil War. We've been told it was democracy versus dictatorship. But what if both sides rejected democracy? Gorrochategui reveals that the Republican side, led by communists and socialists, sought not freedom, but a Marxist regime. The PSOE's 1879 manifesto didn't call for reform, it demanded revolution. Leaders like Largo Caballero said it out loud. Socialism and democracy were incompatible. The war, then, wasn't light versus dark. It was red versus black, with the ballot nowhere in sight. Third, Franco's regime, often remembered as purely repressive, is re-examined through an economic lens. And the data? It tells a different story. Gorrochategui points to explosive growth in late Francoist Spain and rising living standards for workers. His argument: while the regime was authoritarian, it delivered economic justice through a hybrid model, neither capitalist nor Marxist. It protected workers, promoted enterprise, and by the 1970s had built a thriving economy that many now choose to forget. Fourth, let's go back to the PSOE. Not today's version, but its radical birth. Gorrochategui urges honesty. This party wasn't founded to protect democracy, but to end it. Its 19th century goal? A dictatorship of the proletariat. That revolutionary root is often buried in favor of a modern democratic image, but the history is there in ink and manifesto. And finally, we arrive in the present. Gorrochategui sounds the alarm. Today's ideological left, once the voice of the working class, now serves global elites. Wrapped in woke rhetoric, it enforces conformity, punishes dissent, and rewrites history under threat of law. Question the narrative? You're labeled a fascist. But as cracks appear in this machinery of control, voices like Gorrochategui's are pushing back, calling for truth, freedom, and dignity. This monologue is just the beginning. The full lecture awaits, packed with arguments, documents, and uncomfortable truths. So join us, question everything, explore the evidence, and help keep the conversation alive.